Hi everyone, welcome to Doc Tech Maths Tutorials. Today we'll be looking at the lesson 2 on simplifying sets. If you didn't see lesson 1, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and be updated whenever we upload a video, so that you won't miss out some necessary lessons. Right, today we'll be expressing sets of this form. Numbers that are given in this form, we'll be expressing such numbers in the form a root b. Right, so we'll be expressing the square root of a number in the form a root b, where both a and b are positive integers. Both a and b are positive integers. Right, for example, but before I give you the example here, let me just list the first few important perfect squares. When we are talking of a perfect square, we are talking of a number that has a perfect square root. For example, the square root of 1 is 1, the square root of 36 is 6, the square root of 100 is 10, the square root of 144 is 12. So 144 is the perfect square. Right, so here is a list of the first few useful perfect squares. Right, let's work out this first example. Express the square root of 20 in the form a root to b, where both a and b are positive integers. Right, we are going to apply the concepts that we learned in our previous lesson to simplify this. Right, the first thing is to find the highest perfect square, which is the factor of 20. So looking at these perfect squares, the highest factor of 20, which is a perfect square, the highest factor of 20 in this list is 4. So we are going to use this result, this important result that we discussed in our previous video, that the square root of a times b is the same as the square root of a times the square root of b. So we are going to use this important result. We are going to express 20. We are going to express 20 as the product of 4 and 5, like this. The square root of 20 is equal to the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. Using this very important result, we can distribute the square root, finding the square root of 4, multiplying the square root of 5. And the square root of 4 is 2. Then the square root of 5 is an irrational number, so we are going to leave it in this form. And you can, as you can see here, 2 is a positive integer, 5 is also a positive integer. So we have expressed the square root of 20 in the form a root b, where both a and b are integers. Right, this is the continuation. This is still the list of the first few useful perfect squares. Alright, we also want to simplify the square root of 147. We want to express the square root of 147 in the form a root b, where both a and b are positive integers. Alright, as you can see, the square root of this can be expressed as a product of two numbers, one perfect square and another number. Right, in this case, from this list, the highest factor of 147 in this list is 49. 147 is the same as 49 by 3. So we are breaking 147 into 49 times 3. And according to the important result, we can distribute the square root, having the square root of 49 times the square root of 3. The square root of 49 is 7. The square root of 3 is an irrational number, so we'll just write it. You will leave your answer in this form. So this is our final answer, 7 root 3. 7 root 3 is our final answer. Both 7 and 3 are positive integers, right? Let's move on to example 3. We want to express the square root of 1250 in the form a root b, where both a and b are positive integers, right? From this list, we do not have the perfect square, which is the effect of this one. But if we are to extend this list, we can find out that 625 is a perfect square. So 625 is the highest perfect square, which is the highest factor of this one. So we can express 1250 as a product of 625 and 2. Then we can distribute the square root as usual. The square root of 625 times the square root of 2, and the square root of 625 is 25. The square root of 2 is an irrational number, so we'll leave it in this form. This is our final answer. Both the 25 and 2 are positive integers. Right, now here's your exercise. Try this. Then I want you to pause this video for a few seconds. Then you work out this. You express these numbers, these irrational numbers, in the form a root b, where both a and b are positive integers. Then after that, you can see the answers. So here are the answers. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. Also like our Facebook pages, Dark Tech Tutorials. Thank you very much.